What is going on, folks? It's your boy Knuckles. Come back to another video of Nani episode. We're discussing anime we're currently watching. We're basically behind. Basically behind. This past weekend was StreamCon, and it was a great time. I have lots of content to upload, but I need to catch up on anime right now because there's a lot of stuff I have coming up in the next couple weeks right there, and I gotta get it together. I need to get excuse me, this anime recaps done at least caught up by tomorrow. Have them all by tomorrow right there. So we'll see how it goes. But today we're gonna be talking about Windbreaker season 2. Camera number of episodes I've missed right there. We're gonna talk about 2 episodes right now. Obviously, I have it in the description. I have it in the title. We'll upload this video right there. But let's get right to it. So, last episode, everyone. Remember, there's 2 episodes. We'll be talking about 2 episodes. But everyone's having a good time. Sakura and the guys are hanging out with Kaji and the rest of the Rupper crew right there. And in this episode, we basically see, Suzuki, sing. Very talented singer. Listen, everyone's having a great time and everything. And so, like I said, I'm trying to get to trying to get to the good parts right there. Basically, the the um the guys are looking for Suzuki, return to the town and everything. But Kanji told Tsubaki and others to stay. And also, before they went to the bar, they told, hey, make sure you don't tell Tsubaki what happened with Suzuki because if they're basically seeing herself as a little sister, right? And if she hears about what happened to Suzuki, she will go off right there. So yeah, so basically telling me saying like, you cannot come here right there, right? So basically come back to the group right there that we see them, fighting and whatnot. Now, something about Kanji, man, like Kanji is it's just cool to see a guy fighting in a suit right there. Like, we'll whoop your ass, but we'll look size we do that as well too, right? And like I said, although they were outnumbered, they were still, giving them the work right there. But also we saw the team chemistry, with Rappo and Fusion, very get along very well with their fighting techniques, right? And so I would also say that kind of said like no matter what happens in this fight, no matter we lose or win, we'll make sure everything in this town goes peacefully right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about losing or winning the fight right there. It's about the people in this town right there. That's kind of confusing soccer because it's like, what do you mean you're not fighting and winning right there? But there's a bigger message as to why they're fighting right there. I do appreciate that, right? So they do defeat this one group, but now we have this new group called Gravo. Pretty much they're outlaws. Narrating really read about them like they're from a very poor town right there, which led them to crime right there. So like they're here. Listen, they don't have they're not associated with the previous group right there. It's a new group right now, and that they give the girl right there. You know they'll get their field, they'll get a dinner right there, right? So when I said that Kanchi, we explain, doesn't matter win or lose, it's about playing the people in this town right there. It's like Hajime, like she um Sakura sees the relation between us two right there, and he likes what he sees right there. So like I said, we're gonna keep on fighting to the end right there. So we're not gonna give up right there. So that was that episode. The next episode is basically like the same thing. Like the guys are stemming right now because they've been fighting for a very long time. Like I said, they're outnumbered, right? And Kaji almost is going to demon mode and almost hit Sakura right there. It's like, oh man, sorry about that, right? Now Kaji said, go back and help and protect Suzuki. But Suzuki actually escapes from Tsubaki. And she's gonna tell the guys, hey, you know what? What the hell? Oh, wait a minute, I thought this shirt was like like a rectangular shape right there. No, it's like a triangular shape right there. Okay. I don't know why I said that. But but yeah, no. Suzuki said like, I'll come with you right there because I don't want to see any more suffering right there, right? And she almost went to them, even though Sakura and the others would stop them. Shibaki, and the two guys managed to arrive. Now, obviously, the best part of this episode was like seeing Shibaki fight for the first time, and let's just say she's one of the four kings for a reason right now, and her two men, just making the path for her there, like they were so in sync with their fight right there. It was great, right? And so, actually, the leader of this grabber group actually was actually gonna be fighting Tsubaki. And honestly, this is what I like, right? Sometimes in anime, when we introduce, to our, our new powerful character, they tend to fight, a weaker person, and completely stunt them. No, like Subaki's. Well, okay, technically speaking, she hit this one henchman or whatever like that, but that guy wasn't shit, right? But her big fight was with a big time guy right there, which I think maybe a lot of us were thinking that, okay, she should be able to own this, son this dude. No, this guy was actually, was actually, pretty tough opponent right there. Like, I like the fact that she's getting a tough opponent. Like, we're saying that she's fighting a tough opponent from the start. Not no weak guy, like, actually, like, strong opponent right there. Like I said, he was keeping up with Tsubaki right there. And I liked it. That fight looked really, really good. And actually, the guy got a hit on Tsubaki. He did. He did, but also, this guy was like, cutting his fingers a little bit, and he actually broke character because from the start, this guy had like no emotion, right? But when we heard that Tsubaki becomes stronger when she wears makeup and everything like that. Like he starts laughing right now, and Tsubaki is starting into a little dangerous mode right now, which I'm very very excited to see right there. Like I said, we're gonna see more reason why Tsubaki is one of the four kings, and honestly, I'm pretty sure people that were probably hating on her before are gonna be like, you know what? I like her right there because she kicks ass. Which no. Give that same energy right there. Give that same energy right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was saying that people will change their minds when I see Tsubaki fight. So like I said, I like the fact that Tsubaki is actually fighting his first opponent is actually a strong opponent right there. And so we were gonna see Tsubaki in action, and I'm very, very, very excited right there. Like I said, I mean, see some cool moves from her right there. So I'm excited. Like I said, anytime we see a new character in anime right there, I'm always excited to see like what they can do right there. And I guess she's gonna show that hey Sakura, you know our guy right there, but like you're not on Tsubaki's level just yet right there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in that fight right there. But I think next episode will conclude, not this arc, but like this fight between the gravel. Maybe we're not sure right there. But like I said, I apologize for being late with these videos right there. Like I said, I'm kind of in a rush of me right there because, yeah, when you had to do like 2 episodes on video, it doesn't seem right for me right there. I feel better when I actually do one video right there. But that's on me for not able to like double the videos in time. But like anytime there's a con over the weekend, I'm just like, but I gotta do better. Like I have to do better right there, honestly, right there. But nonetheless, though, good episodes right there. I'm excited to see how this fight concludes right there, and Sabaki is golden at the Demon Mill, and I'm color right there. But so, anyways, folks, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff right there. Share the video. Be sure to follow my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember, Jake, say everybody, there is no such thing as life. Better years. Good night, everybody. Take care.